Righty then, it's time to talk about Mason Mount. Now, the name Mason Mount used to echo through Stamford Bridge. It was a symbol of Chelsea's resurgence. It was a player that was doing bits for them. Champions League winner, two-time Chelsea Player of the Year, was a consistent England international with a bright future ahead, gets a £60 million move to Manchester United in 2023, and oh my God, did the wheels fall off. Injuries, inconsistent roles, struggled to find his footing at United, and he almost represents mismanagement. Can Mason Mount save his Manchester United career? I'm going to look into the stats and potentially what lies ahead for United's number 7, because you forgot about that as well, didn't you? Now, the one thing that I think has got hope for him is that the manager seems to like him. And you understand why. When you know what Ruben Amorim likes, it makes a lot of sense why he would like him. But since his arrival, on the 5th of July 2023, where he signed a 5-year deal with an option of an extra year and was given the number 7, he has disappointed, or just plain and simply not played. Now, at the time, Erik Ten Hag did allude to him making maybe a deeper midfield role, differing and alternating from the role that we saw him sort of deployed in at Chelsea. But in that first season, injuries completely derailed his campaign. He only played 14 times, only started 8, and only logged 514 minutes in the entire season. Massive contrast to the 2,318 numbers that he did average per season across his last 2 years at Chelsea. And his output was even worse. Just 1 goal scored against Brentford and 1 assist in all competitions. And this season's not been any kinder to him either. As of recording, he's played just 8 Premier League games, started only 5, and only 433 minutes. And he has yet to score, although he does have 1 assist. So only 22 league appearances in 2 seasons, less than a fifth of the Chelsea total, and just 1 goal. His shots per 90 dipped to 1.4. His chance creation is down to 1.1. Injuries have absolutely scuppered him. So again, as of the time of recording, he is back in training after a hamstring injury. Don't think he's going to go straight back into the team Tuesday night, but there is, I believe, a genuine pathway through to success for Mason Mount on the basis he does get his recovery right, which again, I have no idea over how that's going to go. But he's got some steps that he's going to have to take. And the first one, a clear objective, is stay fit. He has to be fit. Everyone's getting impatient. The amount of money that he's on, Ineos will be getting their knives out and thinking, here's some fat that we can trim. If he don't get fit, he's got to go. It's as simple as that. So if he wants to save his Manchester United career, if he wants to try and live up to that clearly cursed number 7 shirt at Old Trafford, the first thing he's got to do is stay fit. Second to that, he's got to find that attacking edge. The player that we bought isn't the one that we got. He used to be creative. He used to be dynamic. He used to be dangerous in the final third. He's got to become that again. He has to be able to be that guy again. There was a good player in there at Chelsea, for sure. A player that could be relied upon, a player that had a little bit of magic in his boots. That guy's just not shown up at Old Trafford. Number 3, he's got to win the fans over. Now, if you get the first 2 right, i.e. stay fit, because that's the one that pisses the fans off the most, and you do find that attacking edge, the third one comes. He absolutely brings the third one just by doing the first 2. But he's going to need to win over the fans if he's got any hope of success at United. Everybody wants him to do well, but there's a point where he'll become the target of a lot of frustration, especially when the main targets of that frustration, Rashford and Anthony, probably moved on. He will become the next one that gets it. That's just how it works. I don't agree with it. I don't support it, but it is the rules. If he wins over the Stretford end, that'll give him a bit of a chance. Because the manager already likes him. And it seems like some of the teammates actually like him as well. And the manager liking him is one of the biggest signs that he's got a chance from behind the scenes. Spring cleaning isn't just for finally tossing out a fedora that you swore would make a comeback. It's for hitting reset on your grooming routine. Manscaped's Beard and Balls bundle has got you covered from cheek to cheek. Clearing out the overgrowth winter left behind, it is time to weed whack, to hedge trim, and to make sure the lawn is looking manicured for the season, because nothing says fresh start like a sharp beard, and more importantly, a landscaped lawn. Join over 12 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and use the code Howson, that is HOWSON, for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. The beard hedger keeps your beard crisp like a freshly bloomed flower, while the lawnmower ultra clears out the underbrush, because confidence grows best with the right tools. And there's 20 adjustable settings on the beard hedger, effortlessly shaping your beard from a light spring stubble to a bold, well-defined style. The Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra dual blade system has got interchangeable foil and trimmer blades, and it keeps things fresh and smooth in the most sensitive spots. Listen, you know what Manscaped is by now. You surely do. If this is your first day on the internet, well, welcome for starters. But if it's not, then you already know what Manscaped can do. Do not cut corners on your grooming routine. Upgrade to the Beard and Balls bundle from Manscaped. Visit manscaped.com. Use the code Howson, that's HOWSON. Get 20% off and free shipping. And if you need it today, you can even find Manscaped at a store near you. Stay fresh this season for everyone's sake and level up your grooming game today. Amorim does really seem to have taken a liking to him, seems to be hinted at how we can use him, seems to be hinting at how he could use him. And you can understand why Amorim would like a player of the profile of Mount's work rate. He's a tactical fit for him. He works as a sort of offensive number 10, both in and out of possession. I love that kid, is what Amorim said when he came in November. You can just see it in his eyes that he wants it so bad. Now, if he brings that motivation to the pitch, there's absolutely a pathway through for him. There is nobody, and I mean nobody, with the possible exception of the injured Ahmad, who has sewn up one of those number 10 roles. And even that, you can make the case that, actually, if we don't sign a right wing-back, Ahmad works really well as the right wing-back for us. Meaning nobody's sewn up any of those number 10 spots. Bruno probably suits somewhere else. Every other player's kind of shoehorned in there. Doesn't really suit Xerxes, not to the point where you think he's an absolute shoe-in to start. None of the wingers really work in there. Mason Mount could absolutely come in and be the number 10, or one of the number 10s, in this system. What do you think? Can Mason Mount save his Manchester United career? The stats say that he's fallen far from the heights that he was getting at Chelsea. He got 27 league goals in 129 games at Chelsea. 1 in 22 suggests he's a long, long way from that sort of return. Injuries will say that he's been unlucky. And the present says he's got a manager that really likes him. That is a chance to prove the doubters wrong. I don't think his journey at United is over just yet. If he starts to find the back of the net with a manager that believes in him, he might find himself fitting that number 7 shirt. But let me know what you think. Can he do it? Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Laters. Hey, thank you for watching the video. If you are new around these parts, then don't forget to subscribe. My channel is proudly supported by my community on Patreon. If you'd like to get a little bit of extra content, a Discord group, meetups, 5-a-side games, weekly podcasts, behind the scenes, and even an occasional bit of transfer news as and when I get it, then for the price of a pint, you can show your appreciation for the content that we make and get some goodies for doing so as well. Check the link in the description or click the button right here. You'll also find all of my socials here too if you want to follow me on any of those platforms. Nice one.